Good morning. It's 53 degrees. It's like 8 something. I was up at 5:30, but then my son woke up because one of his employees, one of the people that work under him, she calls him every Saturday on his day off. Because she can't find something. I told him you should leave a note in the freezer that says, "Do not call me. Use your eyes and not your mouth to look for stuff." But he was like, "I'm not as cranky as you, Mom." I left those uncovered last night because it was really warm out. Like in the evening, like it was just really warm all evening. And I got up at 5:30 this morning and it wasn't cold at all. So it was like, so I just left those alone just so that they could get some more. And it's going to be super cloudy today. The high is going to be 66. Oh, today's October the 12th. It's 54 degrees. The high is supposed to be 66, and it's supposed to be mostly clouded today. So what did I get done? Well, as you notice, the wagon is gone. That's because I'm on my last load of sunflowers that I'm still de-seeding. And no, I don't have a de-seeding machine. It's just my fingers. Working my fingers to the bone. Which I keep forgetting to show you guys that my blister is healing. See? It was right there. And now it's healing. So that's good. Look at all of the marigolds. Except for a few scragglers that just don't want to die off. So I was like, oh, and I forgot to show you guys the other day I picked this corn. And there was a couple big, huge corn things on it. But then the birds came and picked out every little thing that was in it. Gone, poof. So I did all this. I mostly just tore through this. I didn't pick up my mess. I need to come back through and pick up my mess. Tore all the way down. Mostly any marigolds that I found. Oh, this blew over here. I took out the poppies. I still need to sweep. Took out the little gate that I had, or little fence that I had that those poppies were in. I took that out and moved the poppies over and laid the things over there. Oh, and then I cut down like this kale stuff. Like, I don't know what that stuff is. But it still has like lots of seeds. So I thought, oh man, I'll just lay it over there. But I pulled it out. I'm surprised the deer didn't come through last night and just like chomp on all these strawberries that I have that are just like overflowing. I couldn't buy a strawberry if my life depended on it this year or last year. And then this year I only had 4. There's a total of the mother plants in here. There's only 4. And then this is all babies from that. So I don't think that anything in these ones are fine, but these didn't fare well. So I think I'll just poke a hole in the bottom of this, figure out why it's not draining very good. Pull some off of the ground over here and pluck it in there. So I feel like I got a lot done. And I pulled the marigolds that were there out. There were some that were over here in this corner that I got. And I was like trying to block my dog. I can't get my lawnmower to the string to pull. Like it just won't. I'm going to kick my dog's butt. He wants to never have treats again the rest of his life. That's what he's like shooting for. Oh, I need to do this today. But they just keep blooming, but I do need to come along and cut. I do have quite a few, but I still want more seeds from the African daisies. So yesterday, I didn't go anywhere, I don't think. I think I stayed home. I did. I stayed home, worked on marigolds and sunflowers. I did do a lot of sunflowers too. but I mostly did marigolds. I've been kind of coming and checking on these ones, waiting for these ones to die. For some reason, they don't want to. And I'm not even watering them. It's like, whatever. And, oh, I put away one of the garden hoses. Oh, I dug this. I have these big doors, these plain doors. You know, the ones that you buy that don't have the doorknob punched in them. They're just the solid, they're the hollow, just plain brown doors that you buy for like mobile homes and stuff like that. Well, I used to have a bunch of them, and I would use them as big canvases. I'd do like big, huge landscape scenes on them, stuff like that. And I still have like a couple left because I haven't painted in quite a while. It's been a couple years. No, probably like 2 years, because I did like paint a little bit a couple years ago, but I'm not into it right now. I'm like just into working on my garden and getting stuff done out here and trying to build my apartment. I have a dry cabin. I'm still having that sink problem. Like now I can send it back, but they want to charge me $100 for me to send it back. I'm like, I'm not going to pay $100 for a sink that you sent me that was clearly a return. It has dents all over it. One of the legs is like crumpled like an accordion, so it would never sit flat or even if you wanted to. Like, it wouldn't make a difference. There's no fixing it. All of the little packaging, the screws and all that kind of stuff was floating all around inside that box. I seriously doubt that all the screws, nuts, and bolts and all that kind of stuff is even there. I had to tape some of the bigger pieces back together, but because I didn't want to take anything out of the box, I only took the top styrofoam off, and it was everything that I could see and easily reach and get. I took all that stuff and put it into a bag, taped that bag closed, and then just laid it back into one of the sinks. I don't want it. I want a new sink that hasn't gone to somebody else's house, who hasn't assembled it and decided they didn't want it. And so instead of putting it back properly, they just stuffed it back into the box the best they could and sent it back. And then they sent me that. No, unpackage it, make sure all the parts are there, repackage it properly before you send it out. And it's got dents all over it anyway. And so they're like, oh, well, we'll give you $30 off. No, I still can't use it. It's not a usable, and I would have to pay to get rid of it. So that's not going to happen. So then we contacted Amazon, and Amazon is giving them 30 days to send me a sticker, a return sticker, so that I can return it to get my money back. And because they won't send me one. And then their excuse or why they won't send me one is that their printer is broke. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? This is supposed to be a reputable company. I don't know. But Amazon, oh, this one doesn't do very well either, but I think it's because it's not getting enough water. And I think it's this kind of dirt it's not liking, so I'm going to try to dig up some of my dirt, mix it in with this, and then replant. But these are definitely not getting enough water back here. But these ones are doing fine. Or I guess I could just, I don't know what I did with that pan. What are you doing over there? Chubby, 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 chubby. Anyhow, so that's my day today. It is an Angry Bird sock day because my son woke up so cranky, freaking out. Ah, she always calls me, da 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 da. And I'm like, well, then don't answer her. Tell her. What is that? Tell her to go away. Tell her to call somebody else. It's like a ball. Like one of the kids' soccer balls or something. I don't know. But that's weird because usually Landon doesn't leave his stuff out like that. Makes me think that maybe his dog snatched it and drug it out there. Anyway, so he's just like, oh, it's so stressful. I'm like, I don't understand why you're stressing out about a job. First of all, you know, because you're in a management position, that there is maybe like 3 good employees. You know how hard it is to find a decent employee. So it's not like you can't go find another job and them not appreciate you. And you know that your bosses love you and appreciate you. So you need to stop stressing out. Because it's just a job. It's not like your job is never your life. It's just not. Because you interchange them so much that it's just not your life. And, you know, like, it's not even about the money. Because he does make good money, but it's not even about that. We do just fine. That many of us, like, all of us not worked out. There's 7 of us here. Well, there's 4 adults. But at one time, none of us were working. At one time. And then, of course, I don't work. And then my daughter landed her job. And then my son-in-law, his is seasonal. And then Trevor just does whatever he wants and lands whatever job he's interested in. So I don't know why he's all miffed about this. I think it's just because she keeps waking him up early on his day off. Saturday is his day off, and usually we go to breakfast. So he's got to drive all the way to Lapine, 50 miles there, pull out the sausage links that she can't find, and then drive all 50 miles all the way back, and then he's going to take a shower, and then we'll go to breakfast or something. So by the time he gets here, it'll be like 10, 11. Oh, so, oops, I accidentally captured my daughter. I can't edit that out. But that's okay, because she doesn't watch my channel anyway. So she don't even know. Nothing. My son doesn't watch my channel. My daughter doesn't watch my channel. My son-in-law doesn't watch my channel. I don't think anybody in my family watches my channel. I think it's just people that I've known over the years. They're just checking up on me. I don't even think my best friend watches my channel very much. She watches my shorts sometimes, but mostly only if I message them to her. And then she'll leave a comment, but yeah, I don't want to message people my videos all the time because I upload so many videos. Anywho, peace, love, and happiness. I think Bruce just went back in the house. And may peace be with you, and hopefully that when you wake up in the morning, that everything's good. Yeah, he did, because he just kicked my door open. I have to take that down, that, whatever you call it. Screen. I have to buy one every year because every year my dog messes that screen up. But I mean, I don't care. Eventually I'll have it set up to where I won't need one of those. But I'm just not there yet. I have lots to do. So today I think my goal is going to be this, maybe. Depending on how nasty it is outside. And I need to finish those sunflowers, and it's going to be a couple hours more on those. But I'm so happy that my wagon is finally empty. See, I just tore out and left my mess everywhere because I didn't want to deal with it yesterday. And I can't figure out what's wrong with my lawnmower. I was going to ask my son about it today, but it's looking like it's not the day to ask him to work on my lawnmower. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Alright. I'm coming! What are you trying to tell me? You want breakfast? Is that what you're trying to say? You want breakfast? Because it's not lunchtime. So I know it can't be lunch. What do you want? What do you want? Give me a choice. Steal them all. Alright, obviously I'm going to have to go make him breakfast because he's acting like he's going to give up here in a second, but he will be back to make my life miserable if I don't feed him breakfast, because he's like that. All right, so peace, love, and happiness. Sorry it's a boring video today. I rambled on about absolutely nothing. But I did get quite a bit done, and it is looking better and better and better, even though I have this big old pile of grossness that I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with. I need like a chipper. Like something that, like, you know, like a wood chipper that does like a small one. And then I can just turn all this into mulch. You know, like my big sunflower stalks. I can just turn that into mulch. Or I need a goat. Or somebody who has a goat who wants to come and take all my stuff. And now that it's like all drying out, it's like not even really that worth it this year. But I need to find somebody. I desperately need to. And I have no picture for, and I've got to walk past this because oops, I already did those pictures. Maybe if I do just one. Oh, I get really close. But then this one's jealous. Alrighty. Peace, love, and happiness. You guys have a wonderful day. I have a lot of shorts that I have to upload all day today. I was trying to upload some of them. Yes, did this break? Oh, that freaked me out. Oh, they had that laying across it, and I thought I had a big old crack in it because one of my friends made me that a long time ago, like in 2014 or 15. And I had another one, and it did crumble. I let my daughter use it, and it crumbled into nothing. And so now I'm just like, it used to sit underneath that one. It was a big heart, and it used to sit underneath my water thing right there. But she needed to use it because she doesn't have, it gets really icy right in front of her house. And so she needed to use a bunch of my stepping stones. So she did. And then they poured salt or rock salt, and it just ate my stepping stones. So I was like, yeah, no, buy your own stepping stones. Like, although what she should do is make these big wood, she should make lily pads. That would be adorable. I'm going to suggest that to her because that's something that she would really like. Or, no, I think I've got quite a few. And I can have my son cut me a couple. I'll just make my own, and then she'll see mine, and then she'll want hers. That's how I'll do it. Instead of me suggesting it to her, it's better that she like see it in person, and she's gonna be like, yeah, that's what I want. All right, peace, love, and happiness. I'll talk to you guys later. Gotta get out of here. These birds are like, what is this lady doing? She needs to get out of our playground. We need to come in here and tear it up. Look, my asparagus is turning yellow. Could probably try. I'm waiting for it to go to seed. I don't really see it seeding out that well this year. It's like it didn't. The ones up front did, but the ones back here did not. So that's interesting on why. I wonder why. This was not a good growing year. I mean, everything did grow, but I didn't produce as many seeds as, like, even though I did all the sunflowers, usually I have, my sunflower heads are way bigger. This year they were all really small sunflower heads. And they were not as tall as they usually get. They were all pretty short, not, I don't know, this was a weird season. But look at that guy. That's so pretty. Oh, that's a pretty view. All right, no more pictures. Peace, love, and happiness. I have to go. All right, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. And, I don't like people burdening people with leaving comments, even though that's how YouTube wants things to get rolled around. I just think you just want to enjoy it, relax, blah, blah, blah. All right. So I will talk to you next time. And I'll see you later. Bye.